We've been friends for 30 years.
I love all of you, plus...
Please do not talk about your other hotter friend group. It hurts my feelings.
I know, but that's so hot.
How did you two meet?
Ginny is my dental hygienist.
I get it. She's young and hot, right?
Don't see a ton of upside for me in answering that.
Congratulations on the show. My wife and I love it. When I hear my wife laugh, it makes me really happy, and she really enjoys it. So thank you for that. The Four Seasons is based on an Alan Alda, Carell Burnett movie. I did not know that. Tina, what made you want to revive the movie for a TV series?
I always loved the movie. I just thought it had this really cozy, welcoming tone, and it's funny, and the people are really three-dimensional. Alan's such a good writer. And so for at least 5 years or more, I've been working on getting the rights to adapt it. And I dragged Tracy and Lang down with me. I was like, guys, I'm telling you, we should do this. It's very, very tiny. And thank goodness they were willing to get into this with me, because it really worked out, I think.
We are going to Burning Man next month.
It's running the boat. It's not about you guys.
Will, this is sort of a bit of a love letter to marriage and old friendships. And what was it about the story from Four Seasons that hooked you in?
I would have basically done whatever when I heard, oh, Tina has a new show, wants you to play her husband. It's like, oh, automatic yes. You want to read the script? I mean, I can, but there's no way I was gonna not do that. I just, that it's gonna be fantastic with her, and Tracy and Lang are fantastic. And then I read the script, and it was just exactly what I thought it would be, filled with all these really grounded moments and really funny moments. It just was this wonderful tone that I loved it. I would have been a crazy person to say no.
It's a grown-up show. Let's put it that way. It's for grown-ups. How's your comedy changed? I mean, when you think about it, you've been entertaining audiences for, over 2 decades.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you've sort of fit it to the job at hand, right? This definitely is a departure for me and Lang and Tracy to kind of keep it really human scale, but it doesn't mean we can't go hard when we want to.
It's certainly super grounded, but some really great hard jokes, and you'd certainly come out of this going like, this is a Tina Fey production. Awesome. It really feels like it.
I guess to answer your question, I do feel like that maybe because we're more mature, like I am as interested in the storytelling, emotional arc stuff, if not maybe a little more interested in that than like how many jokes could we pack into this?
Yeah, scene? I was talking about this the other day. I used to, 20 years ago, when I'd get a note that would say, you need to put some more heart into it, I'd go like, that's BS, who needs heart? And it really, I love a story that has that element to it. It makes the story so much better when it's an organic source of heart, which I feel like you've done a great job putting in here.
Thank you.
Vacation has officially started.
I hate this place. You want to get a drink?
What happened to Dry Fall?
Dry Fall.
You've known each other for a really long time. What was your first impression, Tina? What was your first impression of Will? Will, what was your first impression of Tina all those years ago on SNL?
It's weird to know somebody first through TV, because I was just a fan of hers watching the show as I started going to comedy, and I was at the Groundlings, and I would watch SNL because that's one of your goals usually is to make it to SNL. And so it's weird meeting somebody that you have such respect for and are such a fan of. It takes longer to at least for me, to loosen up. And
that's so funny to me.
Yeah.
What year did you start?
I started 2002.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
2002. Okay.
So
And my first recollection of Will, I'm pretty sure, is watching him audition for the show in 8H and just thinking like, wow, that guy's out of his mind, but very, very funny.
So you just mentioned his audition. You know what? Anytime I interview from someone from SNL, I'm always wondering, how did you get the job? Like, what did you do? What was your audition like?
You did the guy with the face paint, like a street performer?
I did a very not safe for work thing where I sing a song.
Yeah.
I did Tim Calhoun, which used to be at SNL.
That went straight to air.
I played Michael McDonald and Martin Sheen, a really bad Martin Sheen impersonation.
I don't remember the
Martin Sheen. What'd you do?
I never had to audition because I was a writer and I just tested for update. So thank God, because I don't have any characters. I would be in trouble.
You know what? Jack Black was so awesome this weekend. Who has been your favorite host?
Well, Jack Black is one of my favorites from the one he hosted when we were there.
For sure.
That was when he was there for like King Kong the first time. And it's also, I know my husband Jeff was a musical director at the time. He's a producer on this show. It was one of his favorite shows too, because he wrote some big like King Kong song with Jack Black for the monologue. And it was one of the most fun experiences he ever had at the show.
I saw something on the SNL Instagram page where they were saying, looking back at one of Jack's episodes and saying, could this be one of the best episodes ever? And it was all these different things. Lazy Sunday was like the big headliner of that one. But it was like looking back, you're like, oh man, he's as funny as he is the person you want him to be.
He's a dreamboat.
As sweet and wonderful as he seems like he would be.
Yeah.
I'd like to make a toast to friends, family, and finding your soulmate.